Hi, how are you doing? My name is Rohit and I'll be breaking down the 48th match of this year's IPL, which saw the Lucknow Super Giants taking on the Mumbai Indians in the Ekana Stadium in Lucknow. And as we get to the business end of the tournament, every single game has playoff implications, and this one was no different. LSG wins by 4 wickets, goes up to third on the playoff table. Mumbai loses, and their slim chances just got even slimmer. And a lot of that for Mumbai has to do with the fact that they lost 4 wickets in the power play, and it took a very, very concentrated rebuilding effort from Nehal Wadera, 46 from 41, just to keep Mumbai in the game, just to stem the bleeding. They got to 144, Mumbai, and that is a very low total in general in modern T20. At the Ekana Stadium, where the bowlers actually get some sort of purchase from the pitch, it can be defendable. It's only defendable if you can play smart. And again, thanks to Wadera and also Tim David at the back end, 35 from 18. Those two are the only reason why Mumbai even got to 144. If it wasn't for Neha Wadera's stability and then Tim David's pyrotechnics at the back end, Mumbai probably could have been bottled up for around 100, maybe 110. But they got to 144, and that was just enough to prolong this chase and prolong it long enough for LSG to not get as much of a net run rate boost as they wanted. And that net run rate boost will come in handy soon because they kind of need it. And as you get towards the business end, and because of the real logjam at 10 to 12 points, that now with Lucknow at 12, they're at third, but they didn't get a net run rate boost, at least not too big of one. So with a couple of more wins from other teams, LSG goes back down to fifth, and that means they're out. But they got a very strange start. Nuwan Tushara dismisses Arshan Kulkarni, so you already have LSG on the back foot. The problem is LSG did not allow the Mumbai Indians bowlers to really get another foothold. So they decided one player is going to be a bit more conservative, one player is going to be a bit more aggressive in the power play. KL Rahul anchored, was more conservative. Marcus Stoinis was more aggressive. They stitched together a good partnership, and Stoinis also kicks on to score a half century, 62 from 45. And that early flourish from LSG, that they got a good portion of the runs out of the way a little early, that allowed them to play it a bit more safe at the back end. But you could argue they played it a little too safe because, one, none of their batters actually got going other than Stoinis. And two, they just did not look right. Hilariously enough, aside from Stoinis and KL Rahul, LSG did not have a single batter score at over run a ball. Deepak Hooda, 18 from 18. Nicholas Puran, 14 from 14. Ashton Turner, 5 from 9. Ayush Badoni, 6 from 6. Nobody scored at overrun a ball except for Stoinis and KL Rahul. So when you're in that sort of situation, one, it shows that, again, the top order got a lot of the bulk of the scoring done early. But it also shows that this pitch was not easy to bat on, and there's a lot of application errors. And it shows that if Mumbai applied themselves, they could have easily won this, because with the way LSG batted, had wickets kept falling, Mumbai probably could have won this match. You know how else Mumbai could have won this match? If their top order applied themselves and just put a bigger total on the board. Because when you look at the Mumbai innings, Rohit Sharma, Suryakumar Yadav, Tilak Varma, and Hardik Pandya all get dismissed very cheaply. Combined, all 4 of those batters scored 21 runs, including Hardik Pandya getting out for a golden duck. So with that said, when you already lose 4 wickets for effectively 21 runs, you are not going to do much of anything. And again, it took a very concentrated rebuilding effort to even get something respectable. And it just goes to show that sometimes it's just better to keep your head down and not lose your wicket. Because Tim David showed that at the back end, you can go out and hit. And do you know how you can go out there and hit? If you stabilize. This is just pure lack of situational awareness from Mumbai. Someone in that experienced Mumbai lineup, mind you, there's a lot of experience in that Mumbai lineup. Someone should have just put their head down and said, you know what? We are not going to lose another wicket. We've already lost 2 or 3. You know what we're going to do? We're going to keep it at that 2 or 3. We're not going to mess it up. We're not going to make it worse. We're not going to get it to 4, get it to 5. But the mistakes kept compounding on themselves, and if it wasn't for some concentrated efforts, Mumbai was just out of this. But credit to their bowling. Their bowling kept them in this. Unfortunately, again, there wasn't enough runs on the board, even with Jasprit Bumrah being as phenomenal as he always is. 4 wickets, 0 wicket, 4 overs, 0 wickets, 17 runs. So again, another generational performance from Bumrah, and again, this man should be the MVP. Mumbai would be nowhere in this tournament without Bumrah. But again, not enough runs, and ultimately, Mumbai's hopes are ever fading. But for LSG, they're going to be ruining the fact that they could not win as convincingly as they wanted to again, get that net run rate boost that is going to prove crucial. But because of the 10-point logjam, and because a lot of the teams at 10 or more points, they're all playing within each other, so they're all going to be cannibalizing each other for points, there still could be an opening for LSG to get in on points alone. But if it comes to a tie, and there's multiple teams in that tie, that net run rate tiebreaker, and right now LSG's net run rate is not sitting pretty despite winning 6 games. So we got a lot going on, a lot to talk about, but that's it for this one. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back for the next one. Have a good one.